This is going to be a quick review on the Enlan S01 folding knife. But first of all, I want to talk about my previous two knives, my previous two EDC everyday carry knives. First of all, I have the Gerber Swagger. Bought it on sale for $9, and that's actually what kind of got me started into looking at knives and collecting knives as a hobby. When I bought this knife, I used it actually as an EDC knife. You know, I did everything with it. I opened letters, I split logs with it, not big logs of course. I gutted fish with it. What else did I do with it? I did everything with it. I even used it as a hammer a couple times, I think, just to see how well it works as a hammer. Obviously it's not as good as a hammer, but I mean this deal is pretty good. It's got a serrated edge and let's see how long this blade is. 2-inch blade, I would say, not including serrated edge, and probably 3 inches including the serrated. So it's a pretty good knife. It gets me through the whole day without a problem at all. It's pretty light too, using the G10 handle, I think. Good knife, I like it a lot, but at the end of the day it's a cheap knife. So, you know, I was fascinated with knives and I wanted to buy a nicer one. And my friend recommended me getting the Kershaw Shallot. Well, he had a different Kershaw back then. I went shopping and I looked at all the Kershaw knives and this one caught my eyes. It's a Kershaw Shallot, designed by Ken Onion. Don't know who he is, but he makes good knives. This knife has a longer blade, 3.5 maybe. Yep, 3.5 inch long blade, serrated edge, and also a beautiful recurve that really helped with cutting ropes, whatever. But it's also a pretty expensive knife at $70, I think, Canadian, $60 American back then, and the currency wasn't so bad. It's just so pretty. But being an expensive knife, couldn't really use it as an EDC knife the way I use it, just because I don't want to get it dirty. It's too pretty, it's too beautiful. I want to keep it as nice as possible for the longest time. And I came across this brand called Deejo knife. Deejo knives are made by a French company in France, of course, but rumors has it that their blades actually come from China and all their knives are made in China. That's okay. I don't care where it's made from, as long as it's good steel, which is questionable. No one knows what steel they use. But that's okay too, if it's cheap. But no, it is not cheap. Deejo knives would cost you about $50 for one. And I mean, if I paid $9 for this, I'm not paying $50 for another China knife. Until I came across Enlan. Recently, as you have seen on YouTube, a lot of guys have been reviewing China knives. This is one of those brands where China actually tries, as they would say, to make a nicer folding knife and not just give you crap. There's Ganso knives, I think, and there's Siren Moo, and also Enlan. I paid $6 for this on eBay, which is really good price. I thought, you know, $6, I might as well try it out. The box arrived a little beat up, which is no problem to me. I'm not really a knife collector. I just like buying knives, I guess. But look at this design. You would instantly recognize it to look almost like a Deejo knife for a fraction of the price. think this one weighs around 20 grams maybe, which is super light, featherweight. And it's got pretty good reviews on the internet. It's got a frame lock, a G10 handle. It's got torque screws, stainless hardware everywhere. Pocket clip, more torque screw. Your typical run-of-the-mill steel that everyone uses. So it's not too bad, but not questionable like Deejo. It's got a, I think you guys call it a hawkbill blade. What that means is it's a little bit curved from here to here, this way, not your typical belly. Pretty pointy. And it's got a chisel grind. I'm not sure if I can pick that up from the video. So it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to sharpen. Never sharpened a chisel grind knife before. I'm still super new to this hobby. Never sharpened a hawkbill or recurve blade before. Well, I sharpened this one. It wasn't too bad. The recurve wasn't too excessive. You just use a smaller sanding stone and sharpen away. And still I did a pretty bad job. But it's sharp enough. But this one is a chisel grind. If you know how to sharpen a chisel grind or a hawkbill knife, a blade, let me know down below. But I'm gonna give this knife a try. $6, can't go wrong. Looks nice, super light. Hopefully this will replace my EDC and be the best EDC of them all. Let's see how sharp it is. So your typical factory grind, I don't expect much from it. This, in my other video, I showed you how sharp, well not how sharp, but sharp enough like Kershaw is. On normal paper, on telephone book paper. Telephone paper, no problem as well. Cuts right through. Let's give it a try with the Enlan S01. First of all, I should probably tell you how long the blade is. It is 2.5 inches. Good enough length, I think. That's what she said. But, I mean, definitely not super sharp, hyper sharp, razor blade sharp, nope. But I think it'll do the job just fine. Especially after I sharpen it. I'll do another long-term review after I sharpen the knife. I'll let you know how it feels. Pick on another China knife. But I mean, hands down, I think this would beat a Deejo knife. Never had a Deejo knife myself. One day I'll buy one maybe. If I can't resist anymore, because I still like that knife. Don't get me wrong. The Deejo knife is so pretty. It looks so good. But this one will do for now as a replacement until I save up enough cash for the Deejo knife. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my following videos. Like the video if you can, and subscribe if you know how to. Thanks for watching again. Stay sharp.
I'll be the one to guide you through this.